Today we will start Unit 7, Lesson 1. The lesson's title is Ancient Civilization. Ancient Civilization. The word ancient means very old, something very old. And the word civilizations. Civilization, okay, when we learn about this word, we need to learn about history, culture, life and beliefs. History includes many things, okay? It includes buildings, temples, famous people and their own achievements. So we will learn about something very old, okay? And when we learn about the civilization, we learn about the history, what those people did and their achievements. We will know about the culture, how they think, and all their life and beliefs. We have two different civilizations. We will study about them. We have the first one, the ancient Egyptian one. The ancient Egyptian one. And the first thing we will learn about is the pyramids. The pyramids, okay, are one of the greatest buildings, okay, that the ancient Egyptians have built, and they used it, okay, to put their tombs, okay. Because inside the pyramids and where we find their tombs, they put the treasure, the silver, the gold. For the dead people inside, they live in another life after death. So most of the queens and the kings were putting their tombs inside. They take everything with them because they will have another life. This is for the pyramids. The next one is Sphinx. Okay, they believed that Sphinx, okay, guarded the pyramids, especially as we said before, the treasures and the silver and the gold and everything inside the pyramids. The next one, we have a mummy. Mummies are something that is very rare. Okay, none of any civilization could know the secret till now of the mummification. Mummification is to mummify a dead body. For the queens and the kings, okay, they try to preserve, to keep and save their bodies by using the process mummification. Mummification is to mummify the dead body, as we called it a mummy. Briefly, okay, we saw many mummies in the museum. The ancient Egyptians could preserve their dead bodies by mummification. And to mummify a dead body is to preserve it, to keep it, to save it, to store a dead body. And this is the canopic jar. The canopic jar they use it to put all of the organs inside the dead body. They put it out and then they use the mummification to preserve the body. Here we have the hieroglyphics. This is the way that the Egyptians used it to express their feelings, ideas, the way of life around them. As we see objects, pictures, they used it to express themselves. And now we will move to another civilization, is the Roman one. And we will learn about the greatest buildings, okay, we can find there. One of the greatest building is the amphitheater. As we will see in the video, just we will break it seconds. Amphitheater. And we ask ourselves, how does this place look like? Exactly, it looks like a stadium. It looks like a stadium. And the stadium, as we know, yes, exactly as I said, it's the place where we go to watch the matches, okay? So we go to watch matches in the stadium for having fun, because this is our hobby or whatever. This is the same for those people. They use the amphitheater to enjoy themselves, for a kind of entertainment, for entertaining themselves. As we say, okay, so around one we have rows of seats, and those we call them the gladiators. You see, as we watched in the beginning of the video, how they look like, how do they wear, what do they ride, the chariots, okay? Those we call them fighters, gladiators, boxers, okay? And they are here for kind of fighting with themselves, gladiators with each other, or with the animals, or whatever. By the way, this is, of course, a new one, but before, the old one, it was the same. It was the same. And one of the biggest amphitheaters is the Colosseum. One of the biggest amphitheaters is the Colosseum. So, it looks like a stadium. They have many amphitheaters, but the Colosseum was the biggest one. It was a place for fights between the gladiators. It was a place where they went for entertainment or for enjoyment. Next. Sorry. Yes, this is aqueduct. Aqueduct. What is aqueduct? Just wait for me. Okay.
The story begins in Tunis, a modern city built on the ruins of Roman Carthage. Its water supply is pumped up from reservoirs and the nearby Minia River watershed.
You see here, this is what we said aqueducts. But what was the reason for building the aqueducts? Okay, they couldn't have a fresh water. They couldn't have a fresh water. So the engineers there thought much how they could get fresh water. So they thought of how building aqueducts, as we see, like channels to purify the water, and then they were able to get fresh water. They were able to get fresh water. You say this is another picture for the aqueducts. So to the supply for the fresh water, a supply, this is a noun, and I can use this word also. A supply is a kind of giving you or helping you with something. This is a noun, and also I can use it as a verb. To supply someone with something is to provide him, to give him. And if we say about the opposite or the answer for this word, it would be take out, to take it from someone. So to supply, provide humans with fresh water. Also, we can say they were stone channels. They were stone channels. Next up, we have a picture for a gladiator, as we saw in the amphitheater. This is how they look. What do they wear? The shield, the sword, and those ones, some of them were slaves. Some of them were slaves, and some others were having money for the fights in the amphitheater. This is what we called Roman numerals. Roman numerals. They are numbers. Okay. This is the way they use it for using numbers. Next, okay, here we have this part in the book. Match the sentences with the building from activity 1. The activity 1 has some pictures, as the picture that we talked about. The first one, these were the stone tombs for the pharaohs. Yes, you're right, those are the pyramids. The second one, people believed that this creature guarded the tomb of a pharaoh. Yes, you're excellent. What we said, yes, this is the Sphinx. And the next, it's quite similar in a shape to a modern football stadium. Brilliant, you're right. This is the amphitheater. The next one, they were built to provide a fresh water. What they built to get fresh water? Yes, the aqueduct, the channels that they built for getting a fresh water. It was a place where people went for entertainment. Yes, amphitheater. And the Colosseum is the biggest one. Next, we have some photos done. Okay, sorry we didn't mention this one. This is the Roman bath where they go to have to bath there. So, match the definitions with the correct picture. The first one, this is where Romans like to wash and bath. Yes, exactly, sedating. Number two, a slave who fought, the was for fight, fought against wild animals in amphitheater. Yes, this is a gladiator. Number three, these are the numbers used by Romans. It has 7 digits and no zero. Probably why this is F. And number four, the liver, stomach, and lungs of a mummy, but not the heart, were put in this. Yes, they were put to the organs, as we said. We said the organs inside. Yes, exactly. This one is the canopic jar. The canopic jar. Next one. This is Egyptian writing. They used pictures to show objects, ideas, and sounds. Yes, the hieroglyphics. And the last one. This is the body of a person that has been preserved. Preserved. Can we change this word? Yes, preserved. Mummified. Stored. It took 3 months to do. This is a mummy. This is a mummy. So we hope that you enjoyed the lesson and you understood